Good day, everyone. Hi. Call me whatever you want. Jeremy Frederick Gilchrist is my name. So JEREMYFREDERICKGIL Christ. And you can take letters from all of it and create one positive, cool nickname for me. Or two. I've done it with everyone since my brain soul came on, and it was the first time in my life. All the other times I said I lived again. But this time it switched forever to lived again. It was a gain. Because I believe now just videos, just the Bible, just things you can read. Yes, they're all on my amazing addictions list, but they will not fully give the complete answer as to what anyone in this world is supposed to do right now. I wear this because we've done it before, and last time it created billions for a company and you know, dozens of dollars to hundreds to thousands to millions for people. And that was the test now, or it has become, it was a test, but it became something to say, hey, it works, just so you all know. All in is our best bet. All these are 17 letters, and we own them together. I'm going to make sure the world owns them together. This is the key, which reminds me of this right here. This habit factory. If you notice, it's a fact, meaning that stood out to me because in Granville, Ohio, last year, 2019, it was amidst all of us, even myself and my three, that I was going to be releasing it, doing all these things, and then it got into my brain as it didn't happen. Jeremy, can you even do this? And then alcohol got in the way, anxiety, depression got in the way, fear got in the way. And in the end, I accepted that I would go through it, and then accepted I lived again. And then the amazing addiction started kicking in. And a fact stands out because I always share the truth with the world about how easy taking it one day at a time is for me. And by the way, what triggered this whole thing was I was having these thoughts, kind of, not anything I've shared yet, but having these thoughts. And then it is 8/30, 2020. It was neat to me, but it's my favorite day because it's Sunday. So I would say to you, GOODAY. So what stood out was Go Day, or you could do God Day, whatever you want. But Sunday is the only one I'm, out of our 7 in the US, capitalizing in full, but separating sun from day. Because it reminds me of all the light that can come to us in the sky for sure. How rains are beautiful now, it doesn't matter. But how I see sun, I thank Einstein, which is EIN, which is in the inevitable year, another 17 letter of the 117.coms. But there's so many things you can do with the inevitable year, and all of us, by going all in, yes, we can make it the inevitable year, and then next year would become the inevitable year of all time. The first year to begin a decade in a beautiful, fun way. That's how I see it, and I will never change it, and I will lead as best I can. Now this right here, my favorite one I'm going to share with you is the last one, but check this out. And this right here, you can probably see it, is where they had to open my skull from here to here, and my brain was going in and out and then just stopped. That was not Jeremy Frederick Gilchrist with faith. That was powers taking over and me realizing, just walking around saying, but I have faith. It's going back to 5, 6, 7, tops PG-13, feeling young and just going, I will accept and try things like Jesus Calling by Sarah Young every morning and night. It's a small little bit. And Dr. JAYLOMBARD, I call him Dr. Lord, but he wrote about his first person, also named Sarah, a little baby human who he noticed how was using a brain at a different level, which all of us can. And his great friend is the, many years later, nephew of John F. Kennedy. And with the King and Key I am every day, the King, Martin Luther King, and the Key, K-E-Y, comes from John F. Kennedy, just like it does my son, who's turning 6 in February. All these are 17letter.coms. But this one, whack, I own it, meaning my decision to take in the amazing addictions every day so I do learn how to get rid of anxiety, depression, fear, and turn it into fear, forever, meaning no matter what comes at me that used to be fears, my brain takes them and turns them. I'll share all this, but I own it could be our God going pop, or Kobe leads all shots going hee hee. I'll lead an angel team. And then know that I also wear these because so I think of this for so many creative young ways. I wear camouflage because you fill it in, right? So all these things. And then I will be wearing, I turn 41 on October 2. I will. And I have many goals for by then, for sure. All 117 websites, many of you having jobs with them. The rest of you have greater jobs of filling them. It'll be fun. And we'll all own them together, no worries. But this is the back of it. Look, isn't that funny? That's my birthday, 10/2. Go Chris, there's my last name, but look at the front. The greatest gift that will come to all of you, because to me it will be a young sibling of Facebook. And Mark Zuckerberg O-N-E and Mark Zuckerberg W-O-N. If you're listening, bud, that's me saying I appreciate everything and look up to you for everything. There's no negatives of anyone in this world right now. I'm doing this first and foremost for these two. And this one, their mommy. And Mark Zuckerberg, you are one. And I'm Jeremy Go Chris 1, O-N-E. But if we both come with capitalized O-N on, we'll have fun, I promise. And then you will become Mark Zuckerberg W-O-N, because Facebook will stay, it'll change, but it'll be the greatest thing for the world, along with leading its little sibling, B Smiles. 7 letters after my cousin Brandon. There's a 7-minute and 27-second video about it. I don't choose these times. With all that being said, the Black Panther I shared to my mother last night, I don't say his name, because yesterday at a store I felt I was supposed to go in and share with strangers how the Black Panther left Earth and he is with me, and I felt I should share it with them. And he's now with Kobe, who leads those shots, and then my great friends Aaron Archer, Billy Bunty, Wendy Waring, my cousin Mindy Stewart. On her name stands Mind Art. Create art in here so you can focus Odette one day at a time on all this stuff. And lastly, because the Black Panther, Kobe leads all shots, and it's my thoughts now, I believe, yeah, and stuff. I will be wearing these for sure. When I hear noises, they say good job. What are the odds of a dog that's been down there the entire time began to speak on its own the second you saw me put these on? Truth. This reminds me of Black Eyed Peas. I love you. I've met you. It's awesome. I know your music will keep changing the world. It'll get better and better. But this is for the Black Panther and Mr. Duncan from the Green Mile I met. And that list goes on and on and on. Kobe I met years ago. And Kobe leads all shots with me every day. So I will probably wear these today because it's sun day. But that's dark sunglasses. Shouldn't they be light if you're thinking of sun like light? No. It's for me to show people however you want to accept the light and show the light and hold the light within you. So with that being said, Black Panther, thank you. You will definitely be worn tomorrow on what stands out for me as Monday is on day. Like Mark Zuckerberg, O-N-E, but on, right? N-I-N-E, O-N-E, W-O-N changes. That's 17 letters too. 911 changes, because we will now look at them forever, police officers and everybody, I will, with the love and respect at your talents, and I know what you've gone through, and you've learned a lot. And the riots and everything, I have so much to share, but I will tell you, the one thing that keeps getting visited a lot is numbersspeaktoall.com. 17 letters. I will forever share the truth. There's been some times where I've taken time off the end of the video or whatever, and maybe I was in a rush and forgot to write in there, hey, I took 3 seconds off or whatever, but 99%, or let's go with the same, 97% of all the videos you see are just me just hitting stop on the other side of this without seeing the time. And the emails I get, and all of the receipts, oh my gosh, from taxes to totals and everything, 7/17/27, and then what I wrote July 17th, 2019, and then went through everything. I believe I was allowed through it, or it just happened the way it did with our God and all Kobe and everyone, especially after I got out of my brain and walking the first day, Kobe coming into my brain, me getting tears, and then finding out he left Earth on a helicopter with his daughter, Gianna, Gianna. Amazing addictions are the things y'all will do to remind yourself angels can be with you and God. So, numbers speak to all. There's so many things to share, but I will tell you, numbersspeaktoall.com. Hence why I do not worry about money. It's not on my list anymore. But Jeremy, you have 2 children, their amazing mother, and all these people you owe money to. I have belief in powers, and that's probably why it started getting windy, to get you to notice. Our God is amazing. That's how I see it. The timing of all this is interesting, isn't it? Think about that. You decide. You can visit Numbers Speak to All and see it. And I'm just going to keep building this and go into the home where my son said, if you go back there, you'll be alone. It'll be awesome because your videos will be everywhere. That house is awesome. And across the street is an empty field that could hold thousands of people. And I would just share my truth on a mic with definitely a DJ beside me. And I know exactly who he is, and he knows who he is, and his wife's amazing and their son. So this list never ends. And Justin Timberlake, I will end with you. From Justin, I took in, and from Timberlake Time, and I remember us eating Skittles outside of his dance video, and then he gave me the ones he didn't want, and we kind of danced, and that was that. But he was in time for my life then, and he's in time every time today when his group says, bye, 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 bye. What I mean is, to the mindset we had that would get all of us every single day from minimal to highly, and how our brains have the ability to flip it. I promise. And I'll put my life on this because I believe in it that much. And I thank all of this world who taught me this up until today. Every single one of you taught me something that I met in person or that I saw online. So therefore, it is time for me to exit, because Black Panther's with me. Kobe leads all shots. I have amazing addictions inside the Habit Factory, which is the schoolhouse that rocks to me. And I'm all in. Are you?